What's going on? My name's Chris, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a document library or a group of files to an online course. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Barn2 and get the Document Library Pro plugin. I've actually purchased this already, so you just need to go to barn2.com and get your copy of the Documents Library Pro plugin. First, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to download the plugin. So I'm just saving that to my desktop. I've got a fresh WordPress website here with nothing on it. So I want to go over to Plugins, Add New, and upload this plugin, Documents Library Pro. So I'll just navigate to that, upload it, install now, and activate. So you can see I've got it here. The next thing I want to do is I want to go into the settings and put in my license key. I'm not going to show you my license key in this video, so let me just put that in and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I've got my license key installed. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the categories area. You can see over here after installing the plugin and activating the license, this is where we manage our documents. So I'm going to go to categories, and for this demonstration I'm going to show you how to put a group of documents inside of a course. So I'm going to create a fictional course here about business. I'll just call it business course, and give it a slug. And this is a parent category. I'm going to click Add Category. Cool. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create an online course real quick. So this style that I'm teaching you is a lot like, imagine if you had all your course content created, you had your files, and you're just trying to put the website together. This is how fast you can do it. So I'm going to go to Plugins over here and click Add New. And then I'm going to search for Lifter LMS. And it's right there. I'm going to click Install Now. And activate. And then we're going to just go through the quick setup wizard here, where we're just going to set up a few important parts. So click Get Started Now. Install these key pages. We'll enable offline payments, and we are going to opt into that. And now, just for this demonstration purposes, I'm going to install these 3 sample courses. So I'm going to click Import Courses. That's going to take a second for the Lifter LMS setup wizard to import. So as that stuff is those courses are importing, just keep in mind what we're doing here is I'm going to use one of these courses and show you how easy it is to put a bunch of files on a course, like let's say in an introductory lesson as an example. So that'll finish in a moment, and just so you can see over here, I've got my course files ready to go. Oops. Right here. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to add a workbook, like a PDF. It's very common to have, a workbook go along with a course. I've got an audio file and then a PowerPoint deck as well. So we've imported those 3 sample courses. So that you can see right here. So if we just look at, I'll just look at this one, see what this looks like. You can see here we've got a simple online course here. And what I'm going to do is edit the course. And you can see we have all these lessons, and you know what, I'll just show you from scratch instead of building on top of this one. So we'll just do a quick course real quick just for demonstration purposes. Add a course. We'll call it the business course. I'm going to go ahead and click publish on that. And then I'm going to launch this course builder right here. And this is where you basically build out the curriculum. So this is just me putting 3 sections or modules, whatever you want to call them, and then 3 lessons in each. So let's say we wanted to name this first section Introduction. And let's say we're going to put a video in this first lesson, like a welcome video. But in this second lesson, we were going to give people the opportunity to download a bunch of files. So we'll put the file library in here. So if we go into that lesson, I'm going to click the little WordPress icon there. And now we're inside this lesson here. Welcome to lesson 2. Please download your files. So what we want to do here is we actually want to add those files to our website. So if we look at this, let's just take a look real quick. You can see we have a lesson that doesn't have any content yet besides this message, welcome to lesson 2, please download your files. So you can see that is right here. So I'm just going to go back over here and go back into WordPress. So here I am back on the WordPress dashboard, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to Documents. I'm going to click Add New. And I'm going to upload our 3 documents here. So we've got a workbook. And over here, I'm going to click File Upload, Add File. And I got my course workbook file here. So that one's added, and I'm going to add that to the business course category. Click Publish, and I'm going to add the other 2 files real quick. We have the audio file. This could be like a lesson audio or some kind of bonus audio content. And what's cool about audio is that people can download it and use it while they're not connected to the internet, which is pretty cool. So uploading this MP3 file, and that's there. And I'm going to add that to the business course category, publish that. And then one more, I'm going to add the slide deck. I'll just call that slides. And we will upload that file. And this is a PowerPoint file. So that is up. All right, so I just clicked on all documents, and you can see our documents are here. And now what we want to do is we want to add that document library to a course. So I'm clicking on the course catalog. These are the sample courses that Lifter LMS installed. But for our demonstration purpose here, we're going to jump right in to our test course, the business course. And remember, we created that file library lesson where we can, we're going to put the files here. We could put the files in lots of different places, but this is just an example of how to put them in a lesson. So I'm going to click Edit Lesson. And then over here, I've got the document library documentation up from their website. And you can actually just display the entire document library with a shortcode. So what you want to find is the Document Library Pro documentation shortcodes. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to display the document library for a particular category. So this is the example from their documentation. I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to go over here to my lesson, and I'm going to hit this plus button, and I'm going to put in the shortcode block, and I'm going to put in that shortcode, which is doc library, and then you can see how it says doc category equals, and I'm going to change this to the category we created earlier in this video, which was called business, and click update. And now when we view the lesson, you can see we've got our document library here. So somebody could, you know, download that slide deck, they could download the MP3 file, they could download the PDF. So we basically consolidated all the documents into this lesson here, which we called file library. But you can display these anywhere. It's a very cool plugin. This is really quite an innovation, especially for course creators and people building training-based memberships, to make it easy and organized to collect, upload, and then display document libraries for online courses and training-based membership sites. So head on over to Barn 2 and get your copy of Document Library Pro today.